Hey everyone, it's Micha, here to remind you that if you enjoy these videos, make sure you like this one and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one of our urban adventures. All right, so today we are in Paso Robles at Tin City. We've been here before, but we came midweek and almost everything was closed. So we're here on a Saturday and we're just gonna spend the day walking around. We're staying at a hotel about 3 miles away, so we Ubered over here, and that way we don't have to worry about if we're drinking too much, and we'll Uber back. And we're gonna start our day at a winemaker who we are members with called Hubba Wines, and we're heading over there now. All right, so first up is the Mother Chardonnay. Rusty's gonna take a sip.
It's very buttery. There's a little bit of acid there, but it's just really fresh, like just clean linen. It's so good.
Wine number 2 is the Butch, and it is a Zinfandel, 100% Zinfandel. It's like dark berries. Ooh, that's really good. It's a little tart. I kind of like it. It's really good. Okay, so next up is the Valdegui, which we love. We took this on the Emo's Not Dead cruise, and there is a video of us tasting this on that cruise as well. So here we go. I love this wine. It's one of my favorites. Really good.
This is Dreamland, and it's a Grenache Cab Zin blend. Heavy pit fruit smell. Cherry on the front and back of the tongue. Somewhat tart as well.
So one of our favorite things about Hubba Wines is Leber's Pizza. And today we are trying this trout dip, smoked trout dip. We also have a shroomy pizza coming as well, which we had the last time we were here. All right, so next up on our list is the mushroom head, which is a carry-on Grenache Syrah Graciano blend. Very earthy on the nose. To be honest, it's really great, but I'm having a hard time kind of getting the distinction of what I'm tasting. There's a lot going on, but there's definitely spice there. It's a lot. It's a palate pleaser for sure. So Rusty is eating a piece of the shroomy pizza. It's gonna, which I'm assuming will pair well with mushroom head. We'll see.
Oh, it just accentuates the mushrooms, the fungus, the heat off the peppers.
Oh yeah.
And blends with the spices in here. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. So we just wrapped up at Hubba Wines, and now we're gonna go into level 3 wines and see what they have for us.
So this is a real popular blend that Brian's done.
Right, so right now we're doing a Brian Benson Cellars.
It's also a vineyard.
We're doing the 2016 Born Syrah.
It's a vineyard, and they're located in the Willow Creek district as well.
All right, so this is the BC. which is a Zin blend. Rusty's gonna try it.
Heavy fruit smell, very heavy. Very tart on the back of the tongue, but has a really nice deep cherry taste at the same time.
So now we are getting a chance to try one of their library wines, which is the 2014 Grenache Syrah. And that is one of the Brian Benson cellar wines.
And Mourvedre.
Now we are doing the 2016 S&M.
For this wine. I think
Again
white
from
is
Brian
an
Benson
interesting blend
Cellars.
of The choices you make, and the chance things that happen. So the things you control about your destiny, and the things you have no control over. And I think as we all look back, we see.
And this is a Syrah
the things you stressed
Mourvedre
about,
blend.
and then some amazing.
Okay, so now we're heading into level 3
Well,
wines. This is the 3B.
Well, it's funny, Brian used
And we're going to be taking home a
have
candle.
his
from
label
level 3.
used to have 2 angels on it when he first
So
started.
this is
and then
a Zin Syrah blend.
and these represented my dad.
Next up on our level 3 wine tasting is Driven, which is a Cab Merlot Cab Franc blend. Choice and Chance, which is another level 3, and it's going to be a Syrah Cab Petit Syrah Mourvedre blend. I like to let Rusty take the first sip.
Tasting sheet in there.
All right, our last wine of the tasting is the Milestone, which is a GSM. Very pretty wine. All right, so we just finished our last tasting, and now we are at Onyx, which has come highly recommended to us by other locals in the Paso Robles area. So we're excited to do our first tasting, which is a rosé of Tempranillo. The contact only lasts about 90 minutes, so as you can see, it's a very, very light rosé. Next up is the Field Day, which is a Sauvignon Blanc Viognier blend. I can already tell you right now it's going to be heavy on the green apple, which I love. All right, moving on to the Pinot. This is one of their few non-estate wines that they source from the Rita Hills area.
Where's this winery at?
Okay, so this is Onyx Brash. It's a little brash. Rusty's laughing at me as I make dad jokes even though I'm a mom. Alright, so Rusty is smelling the 2018 Reckoning, which is a Syrah Petit Syrah Zinfandel blend. And we're lucky because we are going to get to taste a library vintage of the Reckoning next. Alright, so here's the 2013 Reckoning. I just started pouring this yesterday. I'm excited to try it. So the big difference here is that the grapes are different. While the Reckonings are always a Syrah base, the 2013 is a Syrah Cab Malbec Petite Syrah blend. And the 2018 is a Syrah Petite Syrah Zinfandel blend. Last wine on our tasting at Onyx is going to be the Noble Intrigue 2018. It's 100% cool climate Syrah. So I know Rusty's gonna love this one.
Oh, it's really smooth. Very, very smooth. Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah, it tends to be a little smoother than the warmer climate Syrahs. And it's just, I mean, look at that color. We don't have a whole lot of sunlight here, so it's hard to kind of look at it in the light. But it is a really, really beautiful purple.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, very full bodied Syrah. I say that like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. Don't let it fool you. Okay, so Onyx Wines was good. Not super, you know, not great. There was not anything really special about their wines, I would say. I know other people really, really love their wines. I was not one of them. I also thought that their price points were a little high for what their wines tasted like. But again, that's me. You should definitely go try it yourself and make an opinion for yourself. We are kind of walking around now, trying to find what we're gonna hit up next. All right, so on a whim, we decided to come to Union, that word in French. I'm not gonna say it because I'll butcher it. This is the tasting that we have today here. I'm really excited to try this one because I love a Sangiovese. Wait, did I say that right? Did I say it right?
Sure you did.
So this is an unfiltered, unfined, just like Hubba. This is the Nouvelle. And this is a new to us varietal.
Oh, very flowery. Oh, it's fantastic. Tart, like dry, but just really almost full body. It's great.
So we are getting a very special tasting of the Pinot Gris right out of the barrel.
It's almost like this peach.
It's
like
very peachy.
Oh my gosh.
It is fantastic. I wish that it was already bottled so I could take home a bottle because it is so good.
Oh yeah. Very unique. I mean, it's not. It's almost like maybe a nectar almost too. Like it's great.
So on our tasting flight, our next one is the Fraulein, which is their Riesling. It's a coastal Riesling. Not really sweet, a little bit more acidic than most Rieslings you would try. I'm gonna turn this around to myself because, you know, it's been rusty like this whole time. Clearly I've been drinking wine all day. So one of the things that they mentioned is that there's some white pepper on there. I'm not getting that at all. I don't know, maybe it needs some food to open up that white pepper, but I'm definitely getting some peach on that. Very, very, very subtle. It's very much an acidic Riesling. I could definitely drink a bottle of this on the beach during the summer. All right, so we have a tasting now of the orange Riesling that is straight out of the barrel. And I have to tell you, it's so good. There's like, the peach on this one is, I mean, it's also probably because it's still coming out of the barrel, but it's super peachy. And it's so good. It's making my salivary glands literally like hurt because they're going into like overdrive. I love it. I cannot wait to get a bottle of this already. So freaking good.
And this guy in the background behind her in the black,
He's
right?
the winemaker.
Yeah, he's the winemaker, Xavier, and he's been indulging us.
Okay, so we got a bonus wine, another bonus wine.
Our
This
third
one
one.
from so our other bonus wines have been from the winemaker himself. This one was from our server, and this is an orange Gewürztraminer. Probably saying that wrong, but you know, that's what we do. And Gewürztraminers are Rusty's favorite wines,
Oh, it is.
or one of
smooth.
his.
It is. This can be done on like any summer day. You can drink a lot. This is danger juice. you gotta watch out for this one. It smells great, flowery, but there's a sweetness to the on the nose, and there's a hint of that orange rind, just like a little tiny hint. But oh my God, this is fantastic. You guys all need to buy it. Whoever's watching this, just call this place and buy a bottle. It's that good.
All right, so our next tasting is this one. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'll butcher it, but it is a 50 Cab 50 Sangiovese. I'm really excited to try this because I love a Sangiovese, or I should say I love the Final Girl Wines Sangiovese. So I'm excited to try it, and let's see. Ooh, it's like dark fruit on the nose. It's really good. Look at that color too, by the way. She's like super purple. Okay, a little bit of pepper. Definitely getting like the darker fruit on the palate, like blackberry, blueberry, maybe even like a dark cherry. Slightly. That's really good. That's really good. That's a good blend. I'm a fan. Okay, so our last tasting today is 100% Cab Sauv, and I have to say that there was a time in my life in my early 20s where all I would drink was Cabernets, and specifically California Cabs. If you had a Washington Cab, I'm out. I want a California Cab. This, I think, at $68 a bottle, is the best cab and worth every penny that I've ever had. It on the nose, it's like any other cab, but on the palate, it goes from here all the way to here, and it's like a journey. You're on a journey with this wine. There's a fruitiness to it, but there's also this leatheriness to it, and there's also the spice to it. And as my journey with wine has grown over the years, I've grown away from cabs, and I've grown more towards Grenaches. Grenache has sort of become my favorite over the years, my favorite red over the years. But I will tell you that this Cabernet Sauv, it really competes for some of my favorite Grenaches. And I mean, I'm literally having a hard time finding the words because it is just so good.